Throughout the history of Minecraft, there have been countless changes to the game. From the biomes, to the mobs, to just general tweaks, the game is constantly trying to evolve. But despite this, I feel like there's always been one constant thing in Minecraft, something that never seems to change much, until today. That constant is the Nether, and with 1.16 on the brink of arrival, we are about to lose one of the most classic things in Minecraft. Now don't get me wrong, these additions are going to be wonderful and so much fun, but we must reflect on the sadness of what we are to lose. Here are 6 things we will miss about the old nostalgic Nether. Starting at number 6, getting lost in the Nether. I feel like every player in Minecraft has at some point gotten lost in the Nether because very simply, everything looks so similar. While trying to locate a fortress or some glowstone, it's very easy to get lost in the Nether, but no longer. With all these new biomes being added to the Nether, it's going to be a lot easier to recognize where you are in coordinates to your portal. In addition to that, it is now possible to just make a new portal using things you find in the Nether. If you find chests in bastions, they can sometimes spawn iron, which means for the first time ever, you can make flint and steel inside the Nether without any external resources. Add that to the fact that we're finding obsidian in the Nether, we are going to be able to make all new portals on our own command. Number 5. Having no natural food in the Nether. I debated adding this one to the list, but very simply put, with the addition of hoglins and piglins, it's so much easier to find food. Yes, you could always kill pigmen to get rotten flesh, and you could always find mushrooms on the ground, but right now, it just feels a little too easy to hunt for your food in the Nether. Number 4, simplicity. The reason this dimension is so nostalgic is because it is so similar. Everywhere you go, everything looks the same. You can't do much. It feels just desolate and barren. What does that remind you of? Old alpha and beta Minecraft, where you couldn't do too much. Again, progress in the game is good, but this is one of the last remaining features in Minecraft that really does feel like old nostalgic Minecraft, and unfortunately, we are losing that feeling, probably for good. Number 3, no color. Piggybacking off of number 4, the lack of color in this biome really makes it seem simple and nostalgic. The new update's going to add in tons of color, which will lead to a lot more adventuring and excitement. But this old Nether, as crazy as it may sound, was kind of fun to just be stuck here and just feel kind of sad down here. I know it sounds weird, but this place was so iconic, and adding all these new colors really just makes it lose that hellish effect. Number 2, the lack of mob diversity. Now this one could have been made many years ago when they added an enderman and skeletons into the Nether, but regardless of that point, with all the new mobs like striders, like piglins, like hoglins, like zoglins, there just seems to be a whole ecosystem down here. The Nether is supposed to have this desolate, isolated feeling of you're in hell, and when you add all this mob diversity, it really feels more like a new world as opposed to a hellish dimension. And finally, at number 1, the thing we're gonna miss the most is the pigmen. To be honest, number 6 through number 2 is pretty nitpicky, but losing the pigmen truly does hurt my soul because these are one of the OG Minecraft mobs. They've been holding those gold swords with their rotting skulls, trekking across all the netherrack for way too long, and it just is hard to say goodbye to them. I really hope Mojang can incorporate these guys in some way or shape in the future, whether it be an Easter egg or part of the real game. I am somewhat biased about this point because my skin is a pigman, but honestly, the game will truly miss these mobs, and I really don't think I'll ever be able to say I got over them taking this mob out. But again, change can be good for the better of the game, so we have to accept it for now. And those are the 6 things we're gonna miss about the old Nether. I hope you guys never forget this place for what it was, a desolate, barren, disgusting dimension that had a special place in our hearts. Now, I'm sure many of you will say, Farzy, this place is not going anywhere. Don't be so sad. Well guys, I understand that, but the nostalgic factor is just about gone with this new update. And I'm excited for the update, trust me, I'm so happy to play with these new updates, they're so much fun, but let's pay some respect and just say goodbye to one of the most nostalgic places in Minecraft history. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to go out there and say your own personal goodbye to this place. And on that note, make sure to like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll talk to you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.